Well, how did it start? I think it started, this is how my memory serves it, I was shooting some stuff for Music magazine and they did a nice cover, and these two lads from Newcastle were looking to start this new label, wanted to give it a little bit of a look, and they went to Music magazine and asked the editor if they knew anyone. I think I was just in the right place at the right time. I've just done this nice job for them. Yep, we know exactly the right bloke. And here we are 20 years later. Tons of pictures. I don't know, 100,000 maybe? Could be around about that. It's just so many. We shot so much film in the old days. And, you know, since shooting digital, of course, even then it's like, we just keep going. It took me a while to adopt digital, I have to admit, but for this specific job, it's fantastic. I used to cart around a bag full of film for a start and have to bring it back, and lots more equipment. And it allows you to shoot. I mean, we always shot tons and tons, try not to miss anything. But this just allows me to shoot more and more and more. And I really did shoot pretty much from the moment we got on the plane till we got off. Well, out of that amount of pictures, it's really been quite tough, but also really, really lovely to see stuff that you just never really thought about at the time, because it started out as just illustrating one specific thing, trying to capture the atmosphere. I'm sure there's loads of people who've captured sort of youth culture and all those sort of things over the years who just were there at the time, didn't really think that 20 years later it was going to be such an important sort of social documentary. Well, the popular one that everybody seems to really, really love is the one of Sacha having his cigarette lit by a fan, which has taken on. I really like that now. I didn't notice it to begin with. People might be surprised at that. It wasn't particularly well. There was no sort of plan to that, but I kind of get the relevance of it now, and I love it. Yeah, I really, really love it. But for me personally as well, I really like loads and loads of great club stuff, some great energy. And I really like the bloke, the older chap on the Brazilian beach in his orange Speedos, and the girl with the love story tattoo on the back of her neck. Those are a couple of real favourites. Well, they've all been fantastic, but Mexico City, I think, is probably one of them. For the party, it was great, and the people that we met, the energy was fantastic, and not somewhere I'd ever thought I'd ever go and see. Lima is another one. A lot of the South American ones I really, really liked. They were really cool. There isn't really a method. I tend to sort of turn left out of the hotel one day and right the next, just keep walking. Try not to plan it too much. I really like to just see what I come across, and sometimes they've been quite funny situations I've got myself into. The club stuff, I really just want to capture the energy. That's the real, and the enthusiasm, everybody, that's my sort of real, there's no real rhyme or reason of that one. And there's always some characters, which is great as well. We've been quite lucky that they're all reasonably well improvised, all the trips, I have to admit that. There's not a lot of pre-production involved, put it that way. But it rained a lot in Buenos Aires. That was quite tricky because we then had to find lots of locations inside, which we don't sort of plan for at all. And Cape Town, I had all my equipment confiscated at the airport. Had a very sleepless night, worrying about where I was going to get my equipment the next day. We managed to find bits and bobs of all sorts of different cameras for the first day. And then I got the phone call that I could go and collect my equipment from quite a remote place for, I can't remember how much, but I think it was probably more than the bloke at the airport was earning that month, put it that way. Well, I had a lot more hair when I started. It's been a really interesting 20 years and not something I thought I would ever do, but the fun element has been just fantastic. I have to say, sometimes I get the phone call and oh no, can I do that again? Because it is quite full on. But, you know, as soon as you get on the plane or we meet at the airport and I've had the mic taken out of me for 10 minutes by Andy and James and whoever was there, the usual banter. It's all great fun and you're back in it again. It's fantastic. And I'm really proud of the images. I think 20 years of recording something that's like part of dance music history. Been really, really great thing to be part of. And I think the images, some of the pictures we've found, and you'll see at the exhibition and in the book, would be great. Yeah, I think people will enjoy it.